the discussion on the so-called independent directors is probably one of the most important managerial issues that we have to solve. The discussion we had is about the term independent directors could actually be misleading, because if you look at the OECD principles of corporate governance, it speaks about people that have the ability to make independently objective decisions. And that's different than an independent director. One of the reasons it's different is that you can make an independent decision on a certain topic, but eventually in another one, you have a degree of proximity that puts you in some form of conflict of interest. One great difficulty of it is that this is very difficult to place rules on. It's very difficult to describe what an independent director is, or again, a director that is making independent, objective decisions ahead of time. You can judge after if the decisions were effective, but it's difficult to judge before. And that's why I said it's one of the most difficult managerial problems, and is one that is key, I think, to some of the things that we have seen over the last 3 years in terms of general economic and financial crisis. So I think it's an ample discussion. Actually, we don't have the answer, but I was quite happy to see that there is a great deal of work with the sponsoring organizations and interest among the company circle to debate and find a way that we have boards that are able to make decisions that are independent and objective. The difficult part with that view, that independence is the ability to make independent decisions changes from circumstance to circumstance, is that it becomes very difficult to make policy on it. And that's the difficulty of the managerial problem that I'm referring to. Now, it could be that you assess people to be able to make independent, objective decisions depending on what decisions they need to make. So if you're going to have a remuneration committee, if the person has independence in relation to that topic, he can be independent for that purpose, but something else, maybe he's not. That's a potential route, but I think everything is in a nascent state. And the discussion with the company circle and the sponsor organization showed that no one knows the solution to the problem yet. But it seems that there is a little light at the end of the tunnel that says independence has to do with how you make a decision that benefits the company on an informed way without a conflict of interest.